put the fucking sticker, and then you think, okay, I'll go to the UPS store, but guess what? UPS store, they charge ridiculous prices. The post office is cheaper.
You can't win.
Yeah, I know exactly. And it's like, motherfucker, like,
Martin.
I just hate the post office.
Like, how often are you going?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, every time I did go, I mean, I don't go too.
Is this when you mailed me my book back?
Yeah, I mailed you the books, which actually wasn't as bad that day. But yeah, I know.
I was very surprised at how little the postage cost.
I know, right? See, that's the post office. If I did that at the UPS store, like
Martin took a book when he was like staying here. I, to be clear, did not notice. And I was perfectly happy for him to just bring it the next time he saw it, but he didn't mail it back with a letter about how he took it.
Well, every time I come back, I don't have extra room for all these books I'm not reading, so the only way I
appreciated it. I just did not realize it was gone, and I was happy for you to hold on to.
I feel like on anybody's bookshelf, I don't think they went like, at Graham's house, you guys got a whole shit ton of books. I'm sure I could have taken a book from there.
Some of them are worth some money.
Wow.
Those original editions in there.
I'm definitely going to take a book down, Graham. You know what I used to do?
What I would like to start as like a gentleman of certain means. Like I like a few first editions and just like some cigars, not for me, but just like to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to. People gave me a hard time about this. I used to steal books from schools, but I don't do that anymore.
Wait, when you worked there?
Yeah, there was like a book. I was like, I want to read that. I just took it, and it was no big. I mean, what's the big deal?
God.
These kids aren't gonna read Call of the Wild. Okay, I never read that book before, so I was like, okay, I'll just.
Yeah, you're doing them a favor, honestly.
Yeah, no one's gonna read The Red Pony, a Steinbeck classic.
You're gonna read
That'd be really funny if it's just like an elementary school and they're like, where are all these Steinbecks going?
Yeah. First of all, they don't read Steinbeck.
There's one freaking nerd. He's like in the 4th grade and he's like, the Steinbecks are
Steinbeck. Right, there's American author, dude. Steinbeck. He's I'm a big Steinbeck head. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't know if you guys read Steinbeck, but
I try not to, honestly.
Read East of Eden is like a masterpiece.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm telling you, read, dude. It's basically like an epic.
Where's your hat? Remember that hat you had? You need that hat right now.
Dude, I could probably find it actually. Oh yeah, dude, my mom got me that hat when she was like in Budapest, and she was like, yeah, men wear these hats over there. And I was like, so that's like everyone's a douchebag in Budapest.
Well, I've been there, actually, and that's one of my favorite places I've ever been.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
They wear the paperboy hats.
They don't all wear
also, their far-right government took over some of their arts organizations a few years ago. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
We're all going through it, I guess.
Yeah, I know. That, happened there. So.
We better get these fired up if we want to get 2 in.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. No, that's cool.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do first, Marty?
What do you want to do first? Let's just do Notting Hill.
Do you guys want me to cap you at 45 minutes each for these? Is that a good number? Yeah,
that would be excellent.
I don't think we need more than that.
No, I know I don't. So thanks for looking out.
I got you guys. Let's do it. It's gonna be good.
Martin's like.
What is happening?
Martin's doing a costume change.
Yeah.
Is it the podcast or is it a Katy Perry concert? I don't know, but
Sorry. Oh fuck. Sorry. I can't find that hat. My mom gave me another hat.
Oh wow.
It's not like quite the hat. It's similar in style. I got this the other hat you get. Yeah, I got this
What?
hat.
Oh my god.
That's
Hello,
funny.
I'm Martin. How's it going today?
Hello, Poppet.
Poppet.
This is how if I was in this movie, this is how I would dress. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey now, it's Martin. Yes, hey.
Whenever Martin does that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what like the poor British people sound like.
You do a British woman pretty well. Right. God bless the Queen. God bless her. Yeah, right.
Wow,
Yeah,
am I in London? Wow.
Yeah, isn't it good?
Wow.
Okay, anyway, we can. Oh, and I have a matching scarf. I can wear.
Oh, your mom's hooking it up. Jeez.
I drive a car with the convertible, like in my leather gloves, and I'm driving the countryside, So, oh shit! I found the hat. Okay, this is the actual hat from Budapest.
All right, nice.
This is my artsy hat. This is where I do community theater.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So this is how it looks like if I was way too pretentious.
Yeah.
Not there yet, right? So anyway, my biggest grievance, I guess, against Notting Hill was how it was just seemed too easy. It seemed like this whole thing happened way too easy. That this famous lady goes into his bookstore and then he runs into her and spills coffee on her shirt. 5 minutes later, she goes to his apartment, cleans up, and then they end up kissing all in a span of like 30 minutes. It seems like it's like you just boom, pop, bam, and happen. I was like, it's not that easy.
You feel like love should be easy.
I'm just saying, no, I don't think that's ever like happened before. It's just like, oh, she just met this guy, and then it just happens to work out instantly. I mean, geez, dude, like it can't be that simple. But that's I'm just saying. Yeah, I just didn't think it would go along so quickly.
You're like, how did this happen so fast?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even write her a letter.
Yeah, he didn't do. They barely talked. It was like, this is my travel bookstore, a failed business of mine that's not gonna stay open.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, a travel bookstore is definitely like a relic of the past. Like,
it's like, it's like in there's a Simpsons episode where Flanders does a left-hand store.
Great app.
It's the same idea where it's like, well, we don't really. There's not too much of a demand, especially nowadays. We just like go online and do it. Oh shit, Grant, we forgot the picture, dude.
Oh shit, man.
The picture and the song.
Oh wow! All right, here we go.
Do the first one, I guess. Whichever first. Okay, yeah, we can do that one.
was that Will and Spike?
That's Shrek and Donkey.
Yeah, but I mean, who is it supposed to be in this movie?
Yeah, how is it related to the movie, Martin?
It's related because people can travel to see Shrek's house. They had to travel to get there, Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Now there's a song, right?
Which song?
That wasn't even a butt.
This one?
I know, but it's related. I mean, hey, how about tell me where you find a butt picture? We can talk.
This one, right, Martin?
Yeah. This is the
Can I just say no to your kind request? Leave it at that.
Yes.
It works perfect.
Fine. I'm also just a girl.
In a better movie.
Standing in front of a boy. Asking him to love her.
A coming of age is come and gone. Suddenly this summer it's clear. I never had the courage of my convictions. As long as danger is near. And it's just around the corner, darling. 'Cause it lives in me. No, I could never give you peace.
I guess make the idea. I guess make it.
I'm digging it.
Anyway, yeah, Taylor works great. No, actually, I thought of a remake of the movie, and it stars me and Sydney Sweeney. So that's
just like combining the casts.
Yeah, so I play Hugh Grant, and she plays Julia Roberts' role. And,
and you're just like staring at her tits the whole time.
No, why? No, come on, guys. I'm a good bookstore owner. I'm like, hey, you like to read? Do ya?
Oh, wait, Hugh Grant owns the bookstore?
He owns the travel bookstore.
Yeah.
He's way too hot. Way too hot for that.
I think he's like an average hot guy.
Shut up.
I don't think he's he's not like Brad Pitt, right? You know, he's like below.
It's just me. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, good hair, great hair.
So I'm not I don't know how to describe Hugh Grant in my relationship to him, because I'm not personally attracted to him, but I get that he is attractive.
Yeah, it's like good. Look.
Yeah.
He's got the best class too. He's the British, the wit.
Yeah. He's hot in a very British way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
he's from a good family, you can tell,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, actually, he's very involved with his family in the movie, and they're all really nice, charming, awkward people like he is. He's a very dry, awkward British man, that's his thing, so
there's not too many of those.
Yeah, I know. It's so anyway, Julia Roberts, famous. She basically is playing almost a caricature of herself, because she is a super famous movie star, walks into the bookstore, and then he runs into her, spills coffee on her shirt. She's trying to get away from paparazzi, and then she washes up in his apartment, and then they kiss, and then they see each other again. She's always wishy-washy. She's always oh, maybe I'll see you, but then she always comes back. That's always what women do. They always come back. Always come.
Just give them time. Just give them time.
Yeah, just like cats. The cat. No, they go. We don't know when your cat's back. But
where are they gonna go?
Exactly. Starting to make it up in the street. But anyways, but that
it is so funny, just with Martin's increased notoriety, how I feel that he's leaning into some of the worst tropes about men in show business.
Joking. I don't
know. Are you?
I think other people on Tony probably would take that to heart, but
not Martin.
But
not you, Martin. You're a good guy.
A good guy, one time, Bridget Gearton brought me up. She said, "Hey, this next guy is a feminist." I was like, "Oh my god!" That's how you see me, and so
What made her say that?
That
One
was-
can only guess at this
that's
point.
her intro. She thinks of me as a feminist, so I'm here for you ladies,
You're an Austin feminist.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, that's probably true. It's all relative, right?
I got a heart for you girls right here.
Yeah.
My mom made these and sent them to me.
Yeah.
Her, yeah.
Aw.
It's weird how much my parents love me. Crazy, right? Like, insane. I don't know what's with that either.
Yeah, I like how your mom's like all business, she doesn't take your shit. And
She does not.
Okay.
It was so interesting, like when I met her, because I was expecting her to be like a real like pushover, considering like how you turned out. And
Thanks.
then I was like, well, whatever happened, it's not because of his mom.
Yeah, she did her best.
She really did.
So you're saying I'm a pushover?
What?
Is that what we're saying? That
No, it's because you always try to manipulate a little bit.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, but I do this stuff because I know I can't get away with it with my parents. So everybody else, I'm like, so
what are you doing?
How are you doing? Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be better by being a good friend and not just using people for. Did you notice? Today I asked you if you're getting the work done at your house, but I never said, "Hey, can I stay there?" And I asked you about your work trip. I avoided implying that I wanted to stay there possibly. So that was good, right? You right?
Noted.
Yeah, it completely got past me what you were after.
Do you think? No, it didn't. I was trying. To be fair, though, you never got back to me. You're like, I'll get back to you. That is like, I guess I'm never gonna hear from her. So so two sides of the coin here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just saying.
You're right. I could have gotten back to you.
Yeah.
You also could have been direct and just been like, "Hey, I'm following up."
Or you could have just like got back, you could have just.
Yeah, but like I didn't because I forgot.
I know. Well, I'm saying like people should get back to you, so you don't have to say, "Hey, following up." I feel like people.
Yeah, good thing you're not my boss.
Yeah, you'd be fired. I'm like, hey, where's your responsibility here? Just I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe it's just a pet peeve of mine when I don't hear back from people.
Yeah, I just think sometimes you have to kind of expect that you might not hear back from someone because they forget, and then you can just say, "Hey, I'm checking back in about that."
I guess there's more a person could put into consideration.
So, what was like the main conflict of this movie? Do you guys think?
The conflict was very vague because they introduced that she has a boyfriend, but he's only in it for 10 minutes.
Her ex-boyfriend.
It was probably like 5 minutes, and then they break up, and then you never see the boyfriend again. So the real conflict is whether each of them actually want to date, because Julia Roberts is like, but then Hugh Grant's like, So it's really about their being willing to be together, And actually, by the end, Hugh Grant, Julia Roberts comes back in the bookstore and she's like, yeah, I love you, let's be a couple. And he actually denies her, which kind of a power move, right? When a famous person is like, I want to be with you, and you're like, no thanks. Kind of cool.
Pretty cool.
Right? Right. And then, but then he was like, oh, I made a mistake. And then he runs after her.
Oh, really? Aw.
There's a big running, driving sequence to confess his.
This is a good choice for you, Martin, because it's got all the themes you like.
I've never run after anybody, so.
But like, it feels like, spiritually, I feel like you've run after
something I want to do when I run. I run to the airplane, and they're like, we're close to gate. I'm like, I'm in love with this woman, and I just keep running out the gate and chase to the airplane and make it stop. And then everyone's like, what's going on? And it's like, I just go on the airplane. Like, I'm sorry, everybody, for the delay. I have to tell Julie, I love you. And then everyone claps because she's like, oh my God.
And then it like goes viral. It's like man removed from Delta flight.
Yeah. I'm not getting arrested. I probably
emotionally disturbed man removed from Delta flight.
I would
all flights grounded.
Probably be on the banned flying. I would ban for flying.
Yeah.
Ever again. So it's a risk. It's a risk. Sorry.
Man and his emotional support dog with guarding tendencies removed from flight.
First of all, Andy doesn't guard, so Finn, I don't have Finn anymore, so Andy wouldn't do it.
Sorry, got your client's confused.
Yeah. So Andy's
Sorry, I do apologize.
Yeah, Andy's way more chill. So
yeah, he's looking rough in that haircut, though.
Well, yeah, they did that so he would stop scratching himself. So
Martin sent me the photo of Andy after his haircut, and I sent him back. I was like, "Oh, you should ask for this next time, like what cut to do so it looks better." And then Martin was like, he had to get this because of his allergies. Yeah. And I was like, my apologies to Andy.
He didn't.
This is not a fashion choice.
It had nothing.
I was like, oh, you should ask for a teddy bear cut next time. It'll look better in that.
Actually,
I know. Yeah, well, hopefully he'll grow back.
Yeah, shouts out to Andy. We love Andy.
I'll see him at his vet appointment on Thursday. So, all right. Dude, she made it at 7 a.m., which is insane.
That's
I don't think
that is very early.
I don't think Andy wants to go at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
To speak for him here, or be like, hey, can we move it back? Because nobody wants to go to the doctor that early,
Yeah, at least then you have it over with.
I guess. It's like the allergy pet doctor. It's not even the actual vet. Have you ever done the allergy test? I've never done it, so I don't know what I'm allergic to.
On me or basil?
Oh, I meant as a human.
No.
Yeah, me neither. So I don't really know if for all I know, I don't have allergies, but I don't want to get picked with that needle 100 times. So because of that, I'm willing to explore and be surprised at what allergies I may have. So we'll see what happens.
It's crazy how you can just develop an allergy too.
Yeah, but then you can get rid of an allergy too as well.
Really?
Because some people are allergic to cats, but they have a cat and kind of cycles out. Huh. And some, not every cat person, but anyway, another thing about another point of Notting Hill is he pretends to be a journalist for a paper for like a press junket thing. And he really got in very easily. Nobody asked for any credentials. He was just like, I work for this paper. And then he's around and he only wants to interview Julia Roberts, but because they think he works for a newspaper, he has to interview everybody at the movie. But I didn't think it'd be that easy to get in without some type of credentials, like very unprofessional.
Yeah. I mean, I was just kind of like, oh, well, I guess this is pre 9/11. I don't know. It just feels like security everywhere is tighter.
Yeah. I guess.
Is this like 90s?
This is 99.
Yeah, it's 99.
Oh,
Right
wow.
before 9/11, right before the world changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right before,
Because what's her face from the OC is like that.
She in this?
She's like the girl who's in the movie.
Which girl from the OC?
Misha Barton.
Misha Barton. I didn't recognize.
Yeah, because she's like, I think she's like 10.
Oh, good thing I didn't.
Yeah. I clocked that a mile away.
Wow.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun, like these 90s movies when you like see some people.
Well, no, but yeah, it was it was cool. They seemed to really connect, just a famous person, just a regular Joe, it doesn't really matter your status, you can really end up with anybody.
The moral of the story is shoot your shot.
Yeah, he didn't even shoot his shot. He just...
I know, he was just kind of like I always felt like she was, I felt like she was kind of like manipulating him a bit.
Yeah, it's actually a good point because she did have a boyfriend and then she
didn't really know what she wanted.
Yeah, and she kept, was like, oh, sorry, I have a boyfriend. So yeah, I don't know, Julia Roberts is, as the feminist that I am, I don't know if she was a good example of, I think she has some red flags, Wow.
Definite red flags. Also, one thing that was like really funny, rewatching this, was I've forgotten the like, I'm just a girl, like standing here, like asking, like I didn't realize that was like from this movie for like the longest time. I just would see it on Tumblr all the time, like variations of it.
Yeah, great quote. We all recognize. We've all been there. It doesn't matter. Like I said, your status or anything. At the end of the day, just a girl, just a boy. Just people. So
put the hat on.
Put the hat. I'm gonna go driving. Hey, Mr. Marsh, you going to the market? Let's get in the buggy.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, these leather gloves are pretty cool because it gets cold. So it's really.
So, did you clock that roommate Spike was in Harry Potter?
Yeah. He's but who was he in Harry Potter again?
Luna Lovegood's dad.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. He's got a rough-looking guy, but
yeah, he's got that face.
Yeah, he's got yeah, but anyway, yeah, and then just the movie is also about the stresses of dating someone really famous, because it's all this paparazzi or in the tabloids. It's like, man.
I think that'd be really stressful.
Yeah, well, let me tell you about it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how much tabloids there are anymore. I don't think anybody reads magazines like that as much.
Yeah, but it's online.
Yeah, but I don't know how, is it still as crazy where it's like millions of flashing cameras, or do people just use their phones?
I mean, I think that there's still like significant paparazzi in Britain though, right?
Yeah, I guess Britain is probably a different monster.
Yeah. I mean, I think it sounds like there are like various people who I feel like around like all the Me Too movement stuff, there are people who are connected to like various people who are like, yeah, I was being like hounded by reporters like outside my house and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think like to a certain degree, yes, but I feel like it's so much more prominent in Britain because like the British tabloids are just like bigger and
ruthless, dude.
Yeah, like all the stuff with the royal family, I just feel like there's not. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Like hot take, yo, royal family, fuck them, right?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa!
Damn,
Shots
Martin.
fired.
I was just at their palace, Martin.
dude, fuck them, bro, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, some fucking monarchy, dude.
America,
Fuck
baby.
I thought it was really funny that when Trump was asked if he'd deport Prince Harry, he was like, no, he's having too many problems with his wife.
We gotta take it easy on the guy.
Yeah, I was like, that is actually a hilarious thing for Trump to say.
It's like, nah, dude.
Yeah.
Cool.
No one likes her, I guess. But yeah, he's a funny guy, I guess. We'll hand that to Trump. Funny guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he is funny sometimes.
You can't deny the humor in it.
Yeah. I mean, he sucks, but he's funny.
Yeah, and he rode his presidential car around the loop of the Daytona 500. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's like why I feel like sometimes like, yeah, this is like why the Democrats can't win, because like none of them are funny.
Well, yeah, and Joe Biden's like not trying to be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
He does stuff where it's like, yeah, it's kind of funny, but then you're like, oh, I feel bad.
Yeah, at least when it was like Obama and Biden, they understood that you have to go take some like photos and sunglasses where you look cool sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like to appease the people. Like no one seems to know how to be cool anymore.
Yeah, I think cool is out the window. George W. Bush is kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
It is pretty funny. I don't know if you saw him at the inauguration where he was like, he did that thing. He was like, he was funny guy. I think he's funnier when he's not president. I think his post-presidential career, he's been very entertaining to
I mean, Trump was the best thing to ever happen to his legacy.
Oh my God.
But looking back, it's like, well, I guess George W. Bush wasn't that bad.
He stole an election and also got us into some wars, but you know, like
he paints.
All the guy would do was like fumble when he talked. We weren't scared of.
That's true.
Yeah, I wasn't scared. Yeah, we were not scared of George W. Bush. Apparently, I read the thing that Trump he's been showing people in the White House where Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky had sex.
Really?
He's like, yeah, that's what it was like.
That's pretty
Fab,
funny.
I would do the same thing. So I was like,
funny.
See, that's the thing is that like he's like a horrible person, but I bet he gives a fun White House tour. You know, it's like someone needs to figure out how to be fun.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'd have a beer with him. You know,
He doesn't drink.
Well, I was so hang out with a bar with him.
Yeah.
He's really scared of being poisoned.
Wow, I understand.
So he doesn't like accept like most food or drink.
Right.
Wow, he's gonna do like the monarchy thing where you have people eat it before you, just as you.
He probably does. Like I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, he's very, very scared of being poisoned.
Wow.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I feel a lot of people in power are probably.
Which I'm like, I feel like the general public has accepted that it wouldn't be that easy. Like,
that's interesting. I know he loves McDonald's, so if you get
that's like he only trusts like things like that.
Yeah, but if you get the wrong person working there, you know. But that's another thing me and Don have in common. I also like McDonald's, so
hell yeah.
you know. And he's like, I read this book. It was about like the presidential chefs, and he asked the presidential chef to make a quarter pounder, and they kept doing it, but he wasn't satisfied, so he just sent his Secret Service guy to get an actual quarter pounder because
Let's go.
you can't.
I want to know like which McDonald's they like went to.
That's what I was just trying to figure out because it's
you can't replicate the formula, you know. Even the best.
It tasted too good.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the McDouble, really good, and the spicy McChicken.
Stop it! I'm so hungry.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about.
Do you know what I made yesterday? That's like really fucking good. I found the recipe for Chipotle's salad dressing.
Whoa!
And I made that, and it's like pretty damn close.
Oh, it tastes pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, it's like really close to it.
Sick. Well.
Yeah.
Cool. Well.
That stuff slaps.
Do we get Trump on the show or JD Vance or?
I don't think you're prepared for that, Martin. Because like, remember when you were scared about like getting canceled?
I've never been canceled, dude.
Like you had a much more minor, like local bad person on, and you like were freaking out.
Well, it's people didn't get the irony of having a shitty person as
you were trying to like draft a statement almost after that.
Oh yeah. Well, what I learned was it's just not worth it. It's not worth the joke to have a shitty person on just to be ironic and make fun of them.
Now I know what we're talking about.
So I don't know. I mean, whatever. I understand, but at the same time, it was like I'm a pretty ironic guy, you know. I'm just.
If you could pick any movie though to like have Trump and JD Vance on for, what movie would you want?
Oh my god.
Top Gun.
No, that's too easy.
Saving Private Ryan, something very pro-America.
No, I think they should have to watch like a real rom-com.
Yeah, you want, I don't know, get them the Maid of Honor or Legally Blonde.
Yeah, like I want Trump
Legally Blonde
to watch 27 Dresses.
Legally Blonde. I think they were like Legally Blonde.
Yeah, that actually has some really good morals to it.
She's a lawyer, and you know, or Sweet Home Alabama. anything with Reese, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You love Reese.
She's very Americana.
Yeah, I watched, I was so excited. I read Wild, and then it was on the airplane. I was like, I can finally watch the book I read. So,
wow.
Yeah, I was and I watched this movie on an airplane too. So
nice.
I always on a plane these days.
I know, which isn't the best these days either.
I know. So, oh my god, Lydia and I were stressing too. We're just like, whew, okay.
Yeah,
bring this
I'm flying
thing down.
on Sunday, and I'm very stressed.
Oh boy.
I do this shit every weekend, so and this past weekend I almost got snowed in Binghamton, so I had to drive down to Scranton.
Yeah.
So that almost got delayed. Damn. Also, Scranton, kind of a shitty town.
Yeah, of course.
whatever the office makes it look like, it's not like that.
What does the office make it look like?
Like it's like a nice suburban area. I don't know.
I thought they make it look shitty on The Office.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's that.
Isn't that like the point?
Yeah,
they live in a shitty town, work in a shitty job.
Yeah.
Not as shitty in person. I think in person you're like, oh, I don't think anybody from the office would live here. I don't think this is as accurate. And the Welcome to Scranton sign it's like in a museum now. You can't even drive into town and recreate the intro.
Damn.
And moved it.
Damn.
Ding dang go dong. Boom boom boom.
Still have the paper.
Damn.
And apparently the bar they all go to, like Poor Tom's or whatever.
Yeah.
It's in a bowling alley. It's not even not even a bar. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you driving around asking these questions?
I looked it up because I was in Scranton and I was like, cool, what office sites can I drive by? And,
I had the best Bloody Mary I've ever had in my life in a bar in a bowling alley in Wisconsin.
Wow, I believe that.
Yeah.
It
was it like simple, or did it have a lot of the fixins and stuff?
It had a few little fixins, like it had some cheese and like a pickle on a skewer in it. But yeah, it was fucking unreal. I was like, holy shit.
Man, those hit so hard sometimes.
Yeah. It was just crazy.
Well, someone want to wrap this one up?
Yeah, I can do it if you want to time me, Marty.
My phone's charging.
Okay.
Oh no.
I can time myself, I guess.
No, I can hang on.
Are you hungry, Martin? You need to take a food break? What's going on?
No, it's a...
You want me? Oh, I can get my phone. Hang on.
No, it's okay, Martin. Really, I don't want to trouble you. I got this one. I think I can do it.
I got it on my watch.
Hey, I'll just time myself, Martin. Let me time myself. All right, I'm starting. Okay, Notting Hill is cute. It's about a bookstore owner. He has a travel bookstore who runs into like a super famous actress. Basically Julia Roberts playing herself. And they have chemistry, and she keeps kissing him and then trying to walk it back. But there are a lot of problems because he is divorced and his wife left him, and she's super famous and rich, and that makes him uncomfortable. And he also has a weird roommate. So she kind of manipulates him and makes him really miserable for like a year. But then they end up getting together, and yeah, I think she's the villain in this.
Oh,
that's like a minute. You did.
Yeah.
And it's just around the corner, darling, 'cause it lives in me. Oh, I could never give you peace.
Hot take. I don't know. Another hot take. I don't know if your reference is as hot. I don't know.
I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm.
I was hoping Martin was gonna do a bit where he's like eating throughout the whole thing, and then he starts getting like bigger and bigger things, and then he has like a foot-long sub.
Just comes in off the side of the camera.
Yeah, just like.
I can never give you peace.
Wait, Martin, what? Did you mute yourself?
Integrity makes me seem small. You paint dreamscapes on the wall.
Now take off my gloves.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that's one down.
I just assumed you were wearing gloves to like, I don't know, like peel fruit.
I have cookies. I don't have fruit.
I thought you were wearing like to protect your hands. I was like, oh, you must be like eating fresh fruit.
I look at my bed so messy. I was eating fruit.
All right, well, that's one down. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.